Hello again, everyone. Toby Burrell here with you for another exciting night of Lady Devil Volleyball coming your way from Swain County High School. Our Lady Devils playing host to Highlands tonight. Swain comes into this contest 3-1 overall, and the Highlanders come in 1-3. Swain has already had 2 games earlier this week, and now this will cap off their week, whereas Highlands, this will be their second game or match of the week. Starting for the Lady Devils will be on the front row, Kenzie Eagleman, that's number 32, Jenna Marr, number 7, Katie Winchester, number 5, and then on your back row, number 22, Hannah Epperson, number 2, Ashton Yance, and number 3, Caitlin Anthony. We'll round out the starting 6 for Coach Kayla McMahon and her Lady Devil squad. Anthony will serve it first for the Lady Devils as we get underway here from Swain County High School. Thanks for joining us on this Thursday night. Another exciting night of Lady Devil Volleyball. Good student body crowd on hand. There's an ace right away from Anthony, and the Lady Devils are on the board first, 1-0. As I said, good crowd over in the student section along the way. If you look to Anthony, as you're watching your left from Caitlin as she serves her second one, they have come tonight in full unison with some signs, and that one will be out off of Highlands. No tip by the Lady Devils, and now Anthony will serve for the third time in this initial rotation for the Lady Devils. That one a little deeper. Top spin played by Highlands. They look to attack on the outside. Blocked over there by Marr and Winchester, and it's 3-0 start for these Lady Devils. Anthony to serve again. Caitlin up with it, and a little short. It's going to be a service error as she tried to cut that one a little too thin. 3-1 your score, as you can see on your screen probably. Yes, there it is as I speak. And now serving for the Highlanders is Ava Schmidt. Sure is nice to be able to put names with these players for a change here tonight. Eagleman on the outside, cross court. Played over there by McCall and punched over. Marr blocks it. Now Marr goes up, blocks it again, right back to the same girl. Highlands resets. Now they go at it. Marr blocks another one. This one is pushed to the back corner by Yance. Picked up over there by Highlands. Skims across the top of the net. Now Anthony will have to play to Eagleman again. Back outside. Longest volley of the night so far. Another hit on the outside. It's high and it's out. Point to our Lady Devils. Katie Winchester, one of the seniors of this squad, along with Anthony, Eagleman, and Yance in this starting 6. Joined by juniors Epperson and Marr. Winchester saves that one. Now Epperson has to save it again. Marr will punch it over, and Highlands with a chance to attack it. They set their offense. They go outside off the block, and that will be Jordan Carrier with the first kill of the night for the Highlands squad. Substitution will be Jesselyn Head in for Kendra McCall. Check that. Julie Mae Schmidt. So serve on its way. Good hard one back to the back row. Epperson with that one. Winchester up with it to the outside to Yance. Cross court, well hit by Ashton. And it's down for a kill for the senior. So Swain able to limit the Highlands serving opportunities here so far in game 1. This best of 5 coming at you from Swain High School. That's Kenzie Eagleman with the serve. Highlands on the attack to the outside down the line. Epperson dives, gets it. Marr gets it over. Good scramble by the Lady Devils. They go to the other side to attack. Marr with a block again. So far, no attacks over. And that one's deep and out for another point for our Lady Devils. 4-point lead now here in this early goings of game 1. Eagleman for her second serve. Steps in. Good hard one to the back row. Played out there by the libero, number 9, Reese Schmidt. Eagleman pushes to the front. Winchester goes over quick. And now Highlands can't get that one over. It'll be point to our Lady Devils. And Eagleman will go back to the service line. Good hard serve up and over, and an ace for Eagleman on that one as Reese Schmidt could not handle it. Timeout, Highlands. The Smoky Mountain Conference, one of North Carolina's oldest and most storied athletic conferences, producing champions on and off the playing field for decades. The Smoky Mountain Conference. Tradition lives here. And we're back after that initial timeout of the night by Highlands. 8-2 Lady Devils lead it. Eagleman to serve again, her fourth in this rotation. Short serve. Taken over quickly by Highlands, and now Winchester takes the pass right back to Anthony. Back row hit by Caitlin. Almost got it down. Good dig by Schmidt. That one's pulled back up by Eagleman. Outside to Epperson. She goes hard cross court. Nicely done by Hannah. Highlands will free ball this one over. Swain with a chance to attack. Right to the middle on the first one, and Marr mistimed her jump. Some confusion by the Highlands squad. It looks like staying in the game will be Anne-Marie Moore to serve it for Highlands. And she's up and over with that one. Anthony on the back row. That's close, and Winchester can't get to it. And it'll be point to High. No, a net call. So take that one away for Highlands. And it will be point for the Lady Devils. 9-3 your score. Marr to serve it now. Good hard one to the back row. Played back there by Schmidt. And now an attack. Eagleman digs that out. Winchester's got it. Throws it outside to Epperson. She's cross court again. Picked up over there. They go outside, and that one's deep by Kedra McCall. 7-point bulge for the Lady Devils. Marr's second serve. That one's hard down the line, and that is tipped. It will be an ace for Marr. And she will get to do it again for the Lady Devils. Up and over, hard to the back row, and that is out by just a hair for Marr. And it will be Highlands to serve it. Doing the honors will be Jordan Carrier, a junior for this Highlands squad. Good hard serve right to Eagleman. Yance with a good pass. Anthony cross court. Picked up over there by Jeslyn Head. Now sent to the back row. Marr picks it. It's off the rafters. Eagleman saves it. Can Yance tap it over? She does, and gets that one down. Nicely done by the senior. She now rotates back to serve for the first time here in this first set. We're just underway from Swain High. Glad you could join us tonight. Good soft serve pulled out of there, and Highlands can't get that over. Yance with an ace on the soft serve. She will go back to the service line again. That one floats to the back row. Head has that one, passes it over, set. Now Schmidt with the attack from the back row by the libero, and she's got a kill. So into the match comes Julie Mae Schmidt again for Head. She rotates to the front row, and serving will be Kedra McCall. She is a senior on this Highlands volleyball squad. So McCall, one of their captains, up with it and over right at Eagleman. She's got it. Yance on the run. Sets Marr on the back row. Good hard hit to the back. Highlands has got that. They'll go outside on the attack. Eagleman can't get that one, and it skids off her arm and out of bounds. And Highlands will continue serving behind McCall. Serve is up and over. Eagleman's got that one. Yance sets it outside to Winchester, and a miss hit on the outside gives the Highlands squad another point. 13-7 now your score. And it will be McCall again to serve it, this time from a jump position. Up and over, and that one is out. And will be point for the Lady Devils. Hannah Epperson will serve for Swain. Good hard serve to the back row. Highlands sets their offense. It's over. Mars got the pass. Yance to set it. Goes middle to Anthony. Anthony's up and down with it. Dug out over there by McCall. Now wrap around, and that one is out as it went behind the pole on the net. And Epperson will serve it again. Hannah throws a fastball this time right down the line, and an ace for the junior. So Epperson to set again. Good hard one to that back row. Picked up over there. Highlands will not be able to attack out of it. Free ball. Marr steps in with a pass. Yance sets middle to Anthony. Blocked, but Anthony's able to pick it back up. Now Eagleman on two, over with it. And Highlands sets their offense back to the middle, and that's going to find the floor for Julia May Schmidt. And it will be the libero, Reese Schmidt, to serve here. She is a sophomore for the Highlanders. So her serve up and over, and that's an ace as it lands between Anthony and Epperson. And Swain huddles to talk about that, and it will be back to Reese Schmidt to serve it again for Highlands. Lady Devils have led the whole way here in the first set. Second serve on the way. It's up and over hard. Mars got it. Winchester hustles in to get it. Now Eagleman on an outside. Schmidt picks that up on the back row. They go outside to another Schmidt. That one's up and over, and it falls between. Again, miscommunication by the Lady Devils. And it's back to a 6-point advantage with Highlands serving behind Reese Schmidt. Up and over again. Marr steps in. It's going to be an ace for Schmidt as the ball bounds around up there, and Epperson can't find it. Timeout Swain. We'll keep it right here and set you for the week's activities coming up. This week we were supposed to have done soccer last night. If you tuned in expecting to see that one, that game was moved to Tuscola due to wet field conditions here at Swain County Memorial Stadium. And instead, we picked up this volleyball match, which was supposed to have been at Highlands, but moved here because of the Athletic Hall of Fame induction ceremony on the night in which we were to play Highlands here before. So if that all makes sense to you, you're much smarter than I am. Anyway, we're glad to be with you here on Thursday night. It will be Schmidt again to serve it for Highlands, who is pulled back to within 5, and the timeout works as her serve sails out of bounds. Caitlin Anthony back to the service line to complete the all the way through rotation for the Lady Devils. Floater to the back row, picked up out there by Highlands. It gets over. Eagleman with a pass. Yance takes it over, and now Highlands will set their offense and go to the back row. Picked up. Yance steps in, goes outside to Eagleman. Cross court by Kinsey. That's close, and Marr makes short work of that one as she finishes that off with a flourish to give the Lady Devils a 7-point lead back. That may have been Jenna's first kill of the night. She's averaging right at 10 on the season, so I'm sure Swain would like to get her actively involved in this offense. And now it will be Anthony to serve it again. This one floats over. Highlands with a chance to attack here. They go middle. They flip it over Marr. Now Yance with it. She sets Marr again. Marr up and down with that. Picked up by Highlands nicely and blocked again by Marr. This one, Epperson to her knees to pick up. Set outside to Eagleman. She goes off the block and down. Kenzie Eagleman with a kill. So Anthony back to the service line. Swain's lead back to 8. Looks like things have been restored here by the Lady Devils. Anthony to serve it again. A floater down the back row. Picked up over there by the Highlands squad, and outside off the block, Yance picks it up. Epperson's going to save it. And now Eagleman goes from over her head, and Kenzie's got another kill with a well-placed hit right there, and she's up to 20. Swain is up to 20. And it will be Anthony again to serve it. She moves her position over to the left-hand side of the Swain defense. Floater up and over, picked up by Highlands. They'll get a chance to attack. They don't. And now Swain will. Anthony steps in with a serve to the middle to Marr. She stands and hits it. Picked up by Highlands. They go back set. Tough one, and that was picked up, but off of the rafters to make it a 10-point Swain bulge here as Caitlin Anthony returns back to the right side now to serve. Anthony serve a floater to the back row. Picked up again. Highlands struggling. Anthony with a pass. Nice one to Yance. Yance takes it over on 2. Back to the outside. Blocked by Marr. And that's a carry. And Marr with a big block right there. Makes it an 11-point bulge. Timeout. Highlanders 21, 22-11. Swain.
Okay, Maroon Devil fans, as you know, we usually have Maroon Devil parking at $25 for the season, but this year with all the construction up here, we're going to do things a little different because some weeks we may not have as much parking as other weeks with some stuff going on. So this week I've let different groups, different teams have an opportunity to raise some money for their program. It's first come, first served basis. It'll be $5 for a parking spot up top in the grass area where the reserved parking used to be. It is first come, first served, so whoever gets there first gets it, but it is $5 a piece. This week our volleyball team has the privilege of trying to make some extra money for their parking. The handicap spots are still up above, and they will be free for handicap parking up top. Thank you.
And we're back here with volleyball action. Swain and Highlands, well-placed ball there by Katie Winchester, has a point for the Lady Devils. Caitlin Anthony still serving it. Here with Swain needing 2 to finish this off. Down the line, nicely placed by Anthony. Good service rotation by her on this one. Epperson with a pass on target to Yance, outside to Eagleman, cross court. Ball moving around nicely by the Lady Devils. Middle off of the Marr block. Now Winchester will set Marr, and Marr goes up and down with another kill. So Jenna starting to heat up here late in the first set as Swain is 1 point away from taking it. So Anthony up with a nice floater. That's a tough one to handle. Highlands has got it. They scrape it back out. Nicely done. Epperson, good pass. Back set to Marr. She goes with a power dink. Highlands plays it. They got to get it over here, and they do. Caitlin Anthony rushes in to get it. Now Yance will set Marr in the middle. And Jenna Marr puts it away off the Ashton Yance pass. And Swain has taken the first set, 25-11.
I'm Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you enjoy our videos, please hit the notification bell down below so you can get a notification every time that we upload a video.
Okay, Maroon Devil fans, as you know, we usually have Maroon Devil parking at $25 for the season, but this year with all the construction up here, we're going to do things a little different because some weeks we may not have as much parking as other weeks with some stuff going on. So this week I've let different groups, different teams have an opportunity to raise some money for their program. It's first come, first served basis. It'll be $5 for a parking spot up top in the grass area where the reserved parking used to be. It is first come, first served, so whoever gets there first gets it, but it is $5 a piece. This week our volleyball team has the privilege of trying to make some extra money for their parking. The handicap spots are still up above, and they will be free for handicap parking up top. Thank you.
Second set action getting ready to come your way as the officials check the lineups on the court, and we're almost set and ready to go. It will be Highlanders to serve it first. I'll try to get a name for you on this young lady. Looks like number 5. If it is, that's Tessa Wisniewski, and she got the Highlands squad off to a good start here. 1-point lead. That is Wisniewski. She is a junior setter, and now she is in to serve for Highlands. Up and over. Good hard serve. Anthony, good pass. Winchester under it. Dumps it on over. Marr with the block on that one. Push deep. Anthony's there. Steps into it. Yance with the set to Marr in the middle. Marr with another hammer. And we're tied at 1. That's why she's averaging 10 a game, folks. And that's also why you need to come out and watch this team play. They're pretty good. Winchester to serve it. That one's up and over. Highlands now will play it. Wisniewski sets it outside. That's over. Winchester to her knees to take that. Nicely done by Katie. Cross court, a little too thin for Jenna, and it's out of bounds. Point to Highlands. Now to serve it will be Kendra McCall. And that's a good hard serve by her. Epperson's got it, and Winchester saves it. Yance stands and drives it across. Lady Devils continue to attack, and that one was down over there by Carrier. Nicely done, and Highlands out to a 2-point advantage here in game 2 of best of 5. That one almost an ace, dug out of there nicely by Anthony, but couldn't get a pass accurate enough for anybody to play it. So back to the service line is McCall again for Highlands. Up and over. Anthony pass to Winchester to Marr close. Power dink is down. And Swain has stopped the Highlands rally and will send Caitlin Anthony to the service line. No, check that. Kenzie Eagleman to the service line. Anthony will anchor the back row middle. Eagleman goes to the left side of her set and takes it down the line. Well played. Highlands into an offense. They attack it. Marr with a block. Marr and Epperson over there just sent that one back where it came from. Well done by the junior tandem. And Eagleman now will go back to the service line. Swain cut this one to within 1. They've not led yet in this second set. Wisniewski with a set outside. That one's deep and out, and we're tied at 4. So Eagleman again for the lead now. Highlands looks to attack. They go outside. That one's soft to the middle. Anthony's there. Winchester to set it. Outside to Epperson. She goes down the line. Picked up over there by McCall, and that one's off the tip and nicely played over there. If Yance can get it over, she does. Is it down? It is not down. We got no idea what just happened. It's a point for Swain. Okay, lead Lady Devils. The officials made no call, in case you're wondering why I hesitated. Blocked by Marr again. Highlands trying to punch it back over. And that one's out. I think they were at 4 hits anyway. That was a block again by Marr in the middle. And Eagleman back to the service line. And Swain now leads it by 2. Floater to the back row. Ace Eagleman. And the lead is now 3 for Swain. So the senior Eagleman giving a spark here from the service line for the Lady Devils. There's another good hard one. That one's going to be another ace for Eagleman. And another point for the Lady Devils. Highlands comes with Reese Schmidt, their libero, into that spot where Eagleman was serving. She goes back to serve it again. Floater to the middle, picked up there. Wisniewski back outside, Carrier in the middle for a kill. And that one down from Jordan Carrier. And let's see, it will be substitution here. Bailey Schmidt back in. We have 3 Schmidts on this team, 4 Schmidts on this team. Ava, Julia May, Bailey, and Reese. Marr with the dink. That one's played, and Marr gets another kill out of that. And we're at 9-5, 4-point lead for the Lady Devils. It will be Marr to serve it now as she rotates off the front line. Marr with a jump serve to the back row. Nicely played by Highlands. Set to the outside. Carrier takes it over. Marr steps in. Winchester with a set to the middle to Anthony. Soft to the outside. And now Highlands will push it over to the middle. Anthony's there. Winchester to set it. She goes outside to Epperson. Good hard hit by Hannah off the block, and that'll be a point for Swain. So nice hit, nice set. Winchester to Epperson there is a winner for the Lady Devils. 10-5 your score. Marr still to serve it. Jump serve, hard to the back row. Picked up out there by Schmidt. And that's to the soft corner where nobody's at, and a good kill over there by Highlands. It took me an entire game, but I've now figured out that I can basically say Schmidt anytime anybody for Highlands does anything, and I'll be close to being accurate. So I'm a slow learner, but I am a learner. Marr with a pass. Yance sets it to Epperson in the middle. Epperson is not a middle hitter. She is an outside hitter, so she had a little trouble getting her feet set there, and it cost her. So back to serve it again is number 1, Ava Schmidt. She's a sophomore. Try to get some grades on these girls, see if they're all sisters or what the deal is. Outside to Anthony. She goes cross court, picked up out there by Highlands. They go to Carrier on the front row, and Carrier goes down the line. That girl's dangerous. She can hit it. I think she's got about 4 or 5 kills now for Highlands, and it will be Schmidt again to serve it. That, again, is Ava. She's 5'8" and a sophomore. There's a floater to the back row, played by Eagleman. Now Marr will help it to the front. Anthony will hit it, got under it, and it sails out of bounds, and Highlands is pulled back to within 1 here with a good rally behind Ava Schmidt. Schmidt moves to the other side now to serve, and Swain will defend it. Marr with the pass, good one to Yance. Yance goes outside to Anthony. She dinks it, picked up, but not enough over there. Good hustle by Ava Schmidt, but she couldn't quite get to it. Point for the Lady Devils off the Yance to Anthony kill, and now it will be Yance to serve it. Floater to the opposite side. Schmidt's got that outside to Carrier. Carrier hammers it. Eagleman's got it over, and it falls in between by Wisniewski, and it's back to 1 at 11-10. Carrier to serve it for Highlands. Floater to the back row. That one's out, and it will be point Lady Devils. Hannah Epperson to serve it. Epperson looks it over, now hammers one to the back row, and that hit right on the line. Ace for Hannah Epperson. And Swain back out to a 3-point advantage. Second ace of the night for Epperson. Hannah back to the line again, spins it, floats it over to the middle. That one's picked up by Schmidt. Wisniewski to the outside, hit over there by McCall, and that will be a kill for her. So 2-point advantage for the Lady Devils, and it will be Reese Schmidt. She is a sophomore also, 5'4", and she will serve it for Highlands. Good hard serve over. Epperson sits, passes it well to the outside to Eagleman. She goes to the middle. Carrier's got it. Wisniewski to the outside to McCall. That's off Epperson. Marr with it now. If Epperson can get it over, Swain will stand it, and maybe she could not. So back to a 1-point lead here. We flirted with 1 point to 3 points for the last couple of rotations. Let's see if Highlands can cut into that here. Schmidt's serve. Good hard one down the line. Marr dives for it and passes it into the stand. So we're tied at 13. The third time actually in this set. So Schmidt serves it. That's a good hard one to the back row. Epperson with the pass. Yance with the set outside to Eagleman again. Soft. Carrier picks that up on the outside over to McCall. And now we go with volley style. And that's going to end up being a kill for Anthony. And it will be Anthony now to serve it. 1-point advantage, Lady Devils. Second set, if you're just joining us, Swain took the first one 25-11. And that's Anthony to the back row. Good pass, Wisniewski to the outside to McCall. She goes to the opposite corner, picked up over there by Epperson, and now Marr tries to dink it over. A lot of blue shirts. Schmidt comes out there with it. Good save by Anthony. Yance sets the back row to Epperson. Epperson hits it hard. Schmidt on the back row's got it. Now McCall gets underneath that one. It'll be out of bounds. Swain point. So Swain back up to a 2-point lead after being tied at 14. Or check that, 13. Anthony with a serve. Floater soft to the middle. That's passed nicely by McCall. Wisniewski passes it right back to her. She hammers it to the outside now. Epperson on the back row again. Schmidt dives to keep that one off the floor. Back to McCall. She goes line, and that's too fine and out of bounds over there. 3-point advantage for the Lady Devils. Caitlin Anthony having herself quite a night at the service line so far for this Lady Devil squad. Anthony to serve it again. That one is hard down the line. Schmidt's got that to Wisniewski. That'll go back to Carrier. She hits it right at Yance, and Winchester takes that one over. And Yance picks that one up off the floor. Now Marr in the middle. Carrier's got it. Back outside to McCall. She dinks it, but Eagleman's there. Yance goes hard back corner, and that will count for her as Ashton got that one down. 17-13 now your score in favor of the Lady Devils, and Caitlin Anthony still at the service line. Anthony gets her sign from McMahon. Coach McMahon standing there. It's deep, and that is just out. Boy, that was so very close, but just out for Anthony. She was inches away from a ace, but it comes up short for, and it'll be 17-14 in favor of Swain. Wisniewski with the serve, Marr with the pass. Winchester's got it right back to Marr in the middle, and that's up and down. Jenna Marr with the kill, folks. 18-14. And it will be Winchester to serve it now for Swain. Floater to the middle, to the floor is Highlands. That was Carrier. That's Schmidt on the outside. Winchester with it. She sets Eagleman to the outside, and Eagleman cannot handle that when it goes into the net. So Highlands with the serve again. It will be McCall back there to do the honors this time, who had a good serve in the first set. Let's see if Swain can be aggressive here and get her off the service line, and they are that. As Jenna Marr hammers another one home. That's her fifth here in the second set. Oh, check that. I read that wrong. It's her third. Nope. I'll read it again when we get done with this action. Carrier, and that's blocked by Yance and Marr over there on the outside. Good job by those two. And Highlands with a timeout as Swain has taken a 5-point advantage.
Okay, Maroon Devil fans, as you know, we usually have Maroon Devil parking at $25 for the season, but this year with all the construction up here, we're going to do things a little different because some weeks we may not have as much parking as other weeks with some stuff going on. So this week I've let different groups, different teams have an opportunity to raise the money for their program. It's first come, first served basis. It'll be $5 for a parking spot up top in the grass area where the reserve parking used to be. It is first come, first serve, so whoever gets there first gets it, but it is $5 a piece. This week our volleyball team has the privilege of trying to make some extra money for their parking. The handicap spots are still up above, and they will be free for handicap parking up top. Thank you.
And you just missed a volley is all, and that it was on camera, so you got to see it. You just didn't have to listen to me. That's even better. That ball just out of bounds by Highlands, so it'll be Eagleman to serve it again, and that one's hard over. They get it up. They can't get it over, so ace for Eagleman, and that's her fourth of the night, third in this set. And Swain is now pulled away to a 7-point advantage and just 3 points away from a victory here in the second set. Floater, does it get there? No, just that close. Just that close. So Highlands to serve it now. We'll see who it's going to be. Looks like that's number 11. That's Anne-Marie Moore. Floater over. Epperson with a good pass to Winchester. Back to the middle to Marr. And that one is out. Just missed that line. Swain wanted a block out of that, but they did not get it. And that just missed the line over on that far side. The student section thought it was in. They begged to differ with the official, but he's going to win that argument. And that one is just over by Marr, saving the day on that one. And that one is also just out. As that's Carrier over there, Highlands' best hitter. And she just missed the line, and now Marr will serve. Swain needs 2 to put away the second set here. So Jenna with the jump serve, Schmidt with the pass, and they go to Carrier. She's over soft with it, and Eagleman can't get there. So another kill for Carrier, who's having herself a good night. And this will be Ava Schmidt at the line to serve it for Highlands. Floater, Eagleman with a pass. It's a good one to Yance. She goes outside to Anthony. Anthony with a good hit. She's got a kill of her own there on the Yance pass. And Swain now 1 point away from victory here in this second set. It will be Ashton Yance to serve it here. Floater just over. Highlands got it. Back row hit. Marr on the dive. That's going to be close. Winchester got a piece of it, but not enough, as Carrier dumped it right back over the net. So Highlands stays alive, and it will be who's serving. There we go. It'll be Jordan Carrier to serve it from the back row. Floater down the line. Eagleman with a pass. Yance with the set. Anthony with the hit. Highlands, good pass out of that. They'll come in and attack again. Yance picks it up. Winchester dumps it over. And now Highlands will attack on the outside off the Anthony block, and it's down. 24-20 your score now as Highlands back to 4. So Carrier back to the service line, looking to get her team back in this. Good pass by Eagleman to Anthony in the middle. Anthony off the block, and a point, Lady Devils. That's going to do it for your second set. Swain takes this one, 25-20. The Smoky Mountain Conference, one of North Carolina's oldest and most storied athletic conferences, producing champions on and off the playing field for decades. The Smoky Mountain Conference. Tradition lives here.
I'm Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you enjoy our videos, please hit the notification bell down below so you can get a notification every time that we upload a video.
And we're back, fans, for the third set. And this one, Swain up 2-0, 25-11 and 25-20 in those first two. And Swain looking to close out a week where they defeated Blue Ridge here on Tuesday and lost at Smoky Mountain, their only loss of this season, on Monday night. So they're looking to close out this week with another win and then begin conference play next Tuesday, where we'll be with you again in volleyball action as Andrews is in town for that one to begin conference play for these Lady Devils. So Swain serves first. Eagleman with this pass. Yance with the set to Marr in the middle. Miss hit, but she's able to keep it there, and she blocks it, and now we got trouble. There's another power dink, so a lot of strange play, if you will, around the net. Now Epperson steps into a pass. Yance back to Marr, and now Jenna goes ahead and takes care of business, puts Swain on the board first, and Yance with the assist on that one. It will be Anthony to serve it again. Caitlin, the most successful serving rotations for Swain thus far in this match, and she continues her good work here in this one. There's another free ball for Swain. She steps in. Yance has got it on the wraparound to Marr. She goes cross court. Another kill for Jenna, and a nice little wraparound rub that time on the set by Ashton Yance. Anthony back to the line again, and Swain off to a good start here in the third set. There's a floater to the back row. Schmidt's got it. It's close, and Marr takes care of it. She deposits the block right on the Highlands side. And it will be Anthony again to serve it. She gets her sign from Kayla McMahon, and there goes the serve to the deep to the back row. And that's going to be an ace for Caitlin Anthony, who only has 2 on the night, but it's been her location serving, which has been pinpoint so far, that has been crucial in Swain's offense. There's another floater over, positioned right where they want it, and that one gets down over between Yance and Winchester. So Highlands on the board, and probably most importantly for them, they've gotten Caitlin Anthony off the service line. For them, it will be Tessa Wisniewski to serve it. Wisniewski entered the game in game 2. She's a junior setter for Highlands, and that one is to Marr. Jenna on the run hits that one softly, and now Highlands goes back row. Epperson with a pass. Yance with a set outside to Eagleman. She goes cross court, picked up by Carrier, and now McCall on the outside. Epperson steps in. Yance with a pass to the middle of Marr, and Marr again hammers that one home. So unofficially by our count, Jenna up to 12. 4 in this one. And Swain has 5 points. Katie Winchester to the service line. And that one's, oh no, so close. That would have been an ace if it had made it over, but it just caught the top of the net and went the wrong way for Katie. Tough luck there. 5-2 your score. Swain leads it by 3. It'll be Kendra McCall to the line to serve for Highlands. That's right at Yance, and it gets over, so sloppy net play. And we're out of that. Marr with it, and she finds the court again off the Yance pass there. And that'll be 13 for Jenna. As we said, she's averaging 10 a game on the season, 10 a match. Eagleman, short serve to Wisniewski. McCall winds up and hits it, doesn't get it over. And so it'll be Eagleman again to serve it. 6-2 your score. Check that, 7-2 your score. And Eagleman, good hard one. The back row, another ace by Kenzie Eagleman. Timeout Highlands. So we'll keep it right here and talk about tomorrow night. We've got home opener football action coming your way here on the Maroon Devils Network. Boy, we sure hope you come and catch that one in person, because the big crowd will be wonderful. It's supposed to be a beautiful night tomorrow night for football. A little on the chilly side, but not cold, and it should be a wonderful night. Maroon Devils and Mustangs will tip it off kick it off at 7:30 tomorrow night from Swain County Memorial Stadium. 7 o'clock pregame show. Join Gary and Rod for that at 7 o'clock. And then all the action from Gary and Rod as the game progresses with the Mustangs coming to town. Smoky, a tough luck loss last week to Robbinsville, a game in which they led 21-0 before losing 26-21. So I'm sure they're going to come into Swain County Memorial Stadium hungry, and our Maroon Devils should be hungry because last year the Mustangs outscored us 56 points. And so there's a little revenge factor hopefully involved in that for our Maroon Devils. Good hard serve by Eagleman. She may have another ace. Can they save it? They do not, as that one is out. So another good positioned ace by Kenzie Eagleman, who unofficially now has 6 aces on the night, and will serve it again. Floater to the other side, and that's going to be tough. Picked out of there. Nicely done by Highlands. And now Winchester will set to the middle of Marr, and that one's up and down again. So Jenna Marr stays hot, different setter, but the results are the same. Eagleman back to the service line. 10-2 your score, 8-point bulge for the Lady Devils. Floater to the front, now picked up, passed all the way over, and a miss hit by Carrier. That's the first time we've seen that tonight. She's been very reliable for that Highland squad. Now it will be Eagleman once again serving. Good hard serve this time right at Schmidt. That one's going to fall. Another ace for Eagleman. 10-point advantage now for the Lady Devils. Eagleman to serve it again. Floater. Wisniewski has to play it and does so. Now they punch it over. Anthony steps into the pass. Winchester wrap around to Marr, and Marr's got another one. So it's either been Jenna Marr or pinpoint serving from Anthony and Eagleman that have paid huge dividends here tonight for the Lady Devils. Eagleman steps into another one. Hard one to the back row. Another ace for Kinsey. And it's 12-point advantage now for Highlands. And we're trying to get a sub in for all sorts of stuff going on here. Sub the appropriate person in for the libero and then sub for her. So now Eagleman will have a different target to shoot for as Schmidt has left the game. And that paid dividends as it caused Kinsey to slow down and have to think about it a little bit on that one, and it's into the net. Just trying to get it over. Eagleman, Epperson, and Anthony on the back row. And serving will be Anne-Marie Moore. Some indecision, but back into the ball game will be Bailey Schmidt, number 8, and out will be Jeslyn Head, number 24. So Moore serves it. It's up and over. Epperson, nice pass to Winchester. Winchester to Yance, and Ashton gets that one down. Her and Winchester have a nice laugh about that one. And it will be Jenna Marr to the service line. 12-point advantage for the Lady Devils in this one. And Marr, a good hard serve right at it. Anthony comes right back with the scrap at the net, and poor Reese Schmidt's got to feel like she's got a target on her back with that yellow jersey because they are sure hitting it at her. Twice on that one. That one's a floater, and that is out. This is just missed by Highlands there wisely, and so now they will serve it. It will be Ava Schmidt, number 1, to serve for Swain. Epperson, Marr, Eagleman, and Anthony are back. That's right at Eagleman. Yance takes it over. Tipped over there by Schmidt, and it doesn't make it over, so point to Swain. And into the ball game is for Swain. Jesse Lohman checks in for Katie Winchester. Maybe several substitutions we see coming here. We got a serve coming with a sub trying to get in. And the crowd was so ecstatic that Lohman had entered the ball game that couldn't hear anything. Kara Shook in for Marr. And I think, judging by one of the signs over there, it says that today is Jesse Lohman's birthday. That's number 13. So happy birthday, Jesse, if that's the case. And welcome to the game. Highlands got that one over to Carrier. She gets it across. Epperson's dug that out. Yance gives it right back to Hannah. Hannah, good shot down the line. Nicely picked up by Carrier, and she gets that one to fall between 2 or 3 people there. And Carrier will now serve it. So on your back row is Shook, Eagleman, and Lohman for the Lady Devils. That's right at Eagleman. Yance to the middle to Anthony, and Anthony takes a whack at it. Schmidt hits it, but they can do no further damage. And Anthony with a kill of her own. Now sub at the line will be Keely Eagleman. She's going to get Epperson out. And Highlands also with a sub as number 10, Morgan Olvera, checks in for Carrier. Epperson out, Eagleman in to serve it. And the back row will be Shook, Eagleman, and Yance. And there's an ace by Keely Eagleman just in the ball game. And we'll be at 19-5 with your score. And Eagleman to serve it again. That's a good hard serve, just did not make it over. Tough break for Keely as that one was close to skimming the top of the net. Epperson back in for her. And now we got Head, who's going to check in for Schmidt. And Moore checks in for the libero. So Jeslyn Head will serve it. Shook, Epperson, and Anthony are your back row. Lohman, Yance, and Eagleman on the front. That's going to be to Yance. She goes outside to Eagleman, cross court. Well played. Head digs it out of there. Now she will pass it across. Shook with the pass. Yance back sets it to Lohman. Lohman punches it over, but unfortunately could not stop herself from going under the net right there. So point to Highlands, and it will be still Head serve. Substitution will be Winchester back for Lohman. 19-7 your score. If it is the case, the birthday girl checks back out. That one's across. Epperson with it. Yance back sets Epperson over. Is Hannah going to get a kill out of that? Yes, she is. Nice pass on that one from Yance, I believe. And Marr will check in, and in comes Faith Parker to serve for Caitlin Anthony. And Isabel Green also set to check in as we reach 20. Eagleman will go out. And that, in essence, empties the Swain bench. Parker to serve it. That one's up and over. Played over there by Alyssa Dayton, who's fresh into the game. Epperson with a pass. Yance sets the middle to Marr. And Jenna just puts that one on the floor with an exclamation point. And Parker will serve it again for the Lady Devils. Floater to the back row. That's played. And Highlands will push that over deep. And it's in. Keely Eagleman back at the line to sub in for Epperson. And it looks like Wisniewski will be the server for Highlands. Good hard serve to the back row. Eagleman plays that. Green and Yance run into each other, and that one's played deep by Marr, so point for Highlands. Wisniewski again with a serve, back row to Keely Eagleman. That's a good one. Set to Marr. That's off of that, dug out there nicely by Head. Eagleman's got it on the other side. Yance resets Marr. Marr with a power dink off the block is up and down. And when she does that, folks, it's just not even fair. Not a whole lot you can do with it. Now Winchester will serve again for Swain. We've got a substitution. It will be Julia Mae Schmidt for Alyssa Dayton. And Katie Winchester will serve it when play resumes. Swain 3 points away from match here with Winchester at the line. Good attack position by Highlands. That one's back row, picked out of there nicely by Parker, and Green could not get that one down as it sails out of bounds out on her. And sub back at the table will be Carrier, who's going to get Olvera, and it will be McCall at the service line for Highlands. That's over short. Yance has got it. Winchester sets to the middle to Marr, soft in the middle, back to the outside to Carrier. She goes off of that, and it is out. And Swain now 2 points away from match. It will be Isabel Green at the service line. Floater to the back row, got to be played as it was going to be in, and they try to set it to the outside, do so. Green hustles in but couldn't get that pass down, and it will be point to Highlands. And it will be Moore to the service line now. Your back row for Swain is Parker, Green, and Keely Eagleman. And that was short, so now it is match point for the Lady Devils, and it will be Jenna Marr to serve it. Marr with the serve. It's to the middle, played nicely. Wisniewski with a set outside for Carrier. She goes back row, and that one's out. Lady Devils have won it. 25-11, 25-20, and 25-11. A straight set sweep for Swain. Remember, we'll be with you tomorrow night on the Maroon Devils Network for Maroon Devil football. That will start at 7 o'clock with the pregame show, to be followed by all the action from Swain County Memorial Stadium. If you can make it out, please do so. It'll be an exciting night of football at Swain High School. We'll be with you here at Lady Devil Volleyball next Tuesday as Andrews is in town to begin conference play. For Toby Burrow and Joe Holt, thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you down the road.
And how important is it for our student and fan section to be riled up?
Home field advantage is important. We need our students, our fans, to be here and be riled up and back our team, because it's going to be a tough game all the way through. And home field advantage is important to us, and home field advantage has always been to our advantage when we play at home here at Swain. We've always had great crowds here, and we expect the same this week.
I'm Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you enjoy our videos, please hit the notification bell down below so you can get a notification every time that we upload a video.